Will you believe that Black Cat used to have a maid, but this maid wasn't really canon? But how the fandom reacted with this specific character, it almost completely blew up. It almost took on the whole fandom believing Miss Rosefire Thornward was basically a true character of the original villainous, because she was almost everywhere for a second, because how likable, interesting, and very good dynamic with the Black Cat in this crew. It's almost shocking this OC character took over the fandom while even struggling. Even that the original creator, White Fox 89, never really attended to make this character inside the villainous. It's sort of how she explained it, that she just watched villainous, liked it, and just took out an old character of her own roster and put it in the basically canon just for funsies. It's just sort of a fun main canon for fans. But she didn't really expect this sort of specific reaction with the fandom, because Rose just blew up because of her kind of personality was just super charming, elegant, ruthless, but yet fits so well with the rest of the characters. Almost like she always been there. She adds something, a new dynamic in her group, but it never takes away of the group personality. It just add more things to love this a bunch of crazy people. It just crazily works. Of course, before I breaking down, this is the first time on my channel, my name is Rachel. I like to talk about animation, not just animation, to reviews, first impressions, cartoon theories, and sometimes, if I have some spare time, cartoon breaking news. Of course, if you like how it's going, you like to help my channel, put a like, comment, and subscribe. That's the only thing you need to do. One of those things really does help my channel, because I'm getting close to my main goal of 2,000 subscribers, and every single day the people put like, comment, and share really does help. Thank you. If not, that's cool. But before we actually finish it, I have one more announcement to actually talk about. Now, this is for all of my subscribers. Just to let you know, I would be slowing down with videos for a reason why I am completely burned out. I need to sort of slow down for a little bit to recharge my creative ideas so I can make more videos. So I finally have that creative spark once again, so not stop making video after video. For right now, don't be surprised. I do not make 4 videos a week, probably 1 video a week, or maybe 2. But don't worry, I'm not dropping everything. I'm just gonna maybe decide to do 1 week news, another week maybe a villainous, or maybe 2 videos or 1 each, or a review, or just something completely nothing for 1 week. It just sort of needed a recharge of my creative sort of output. This for a little while till I finally have the spark again, so I cannot stop making videos. For right now, everything will be slowing a little bit. Don't worry, I'm not letting go. I'm too obsessive to making videos. This is my hobby. I will not give it up. It's just gonna slow down just a little bit. That's the only announcement I have from this channel. Now, back to our regular program. Now, Miss Rose is one of those characters, when you see her design, she has that sort of main look that actually works super well for her, but yet you're wondering, is her design, her personality, of everything together just make her legitimately work? Because White Fox 89 did post sort of a profile to understand who is Rose as a character. Interesting enough, how she sort of described her character, she is basically sort of Mary Poppins, but stronger, no magic, but yet very dangerous. But yet she willing to work with Black Cat. Why? Well, in her profile, it's because of her basically trauma. When her parents were sort of killed by a fire, that she is now the one who being blamed of the incident. Even though all the family members are scared of her because they thought she is basically a cursed child. Because of this, she was dropped in the orphanage and abandoned by her own family. But someone adopted her who actually helped her becoming a maid and sort of deal with her own trauma. She only wants now to basically help others doing whatever they need to accomplish whatever job they need to do. But she is not a monster. She's kind, sweet and also very given, but also very sassy. This is what I mean. She is very Mary Poppins. She is that kind of quirky, sort of smart ass English person who is the maid, but yet she is reliable, on point, and blunt. But yet she is also very business savvy. He also knows how to keep her mouth shut, but also understand read other people around the room pretty well. This is the reason why she sort of clicks pretty well in the villainous fandoms. How she's so easy to insert herself in her group while missing a beat of the whole vibe of the chemistry of all the other characters. For example, how she treats Dr. Flood is sort of someone is a co-worker with another friend. That how she always on him, making sure he taking breaks, eating lunch, and take care of himself. But even that Dr. Flood doesn't really want to, but yet still listen to Rose. Also, dementia relationship with Rose always been something like a big sister, little sister kind of relationship. She loves her, she wants to train her, she wants him to become stronger, but yet she knows she's a disaster. She always have to keep an eye on her because she always make a mess. Also, interesting enough, she has a very good dynamic with 505 because how obedient, honest, and sweet she really is, and how 505 really does help Miss Rose doing the cleaning duties in the villainous mansion. Now, this is a kicker that really cements why the fandom really love Rose and her dynamic with Black Cat, or Black Rose, how the fan called this specific ship. That she is part of the only character not really afraid of Black Cat, sees his BS, sees his business, even respects him, but yet call him out anything he does kind of stupidly to one up him. But even that, Black Cat has all the reason to remove her, destroy her, and fire her. But yet, they complement each other so well, it's almost shocking. You believe she was always there because the dynamic just slaps. It just does not miss a beat, especially how Black Cat does know she's a nuisance, but keeps her there because Black Cat respects her in a way that they also complement each other, but yet they're very similar in a way. Both of them business savvy, both of them are greedy, but at the same time, both of them will not show their feelings, even that they do have feelings for each other, but they chose to deny it because they don't know how to approach that specific feeling. You make that sort of chemistry just so intriguing and sweet and unique. Even that Alan, the creator of Villainous, did point out Black Cat doesn't have emotions or anything. The only thing he cares is greed and violence. And that's it. But doesn't mean said you introduce the feeling of love. He doesn't know how to react to it. Like Rose, who have the same emotion as Black Cat, doesn't know how to deal with it. This is the reason why you have sort of awkwardness, how to one up each other, how to basically sell a sort of product, and how they sort of respect each other, make this so dynamic, just so fun and intriguing. This is the reason why she kind of blew up in the fandom, because how much she compliments Black Cat and how Black Cat compliments Rose. Because of those two dynamics, it just works completely crazy. It's just nuts. Of course, it helps so much if the creator White Fox actually did ask me anything about Rose. She did sort of kind of comic book strips about her in her relationship with Black Cat and the crew, just sort of understands and nails the relationship of everyone else, how easy she fit her character into it. It's just sort of shocking because the comic book strips just sells the dynamic so well that you just fall in love with this character. In fact, every time you see basically another AU completely different universe of Black Cat, you always have Rose right next to him, one version on the other, because their dynamic is just so good and impressive that you kind of wish Alan to adopt this character or remake a new image of her and put it in the original canon, because how easily she fits in. She doesn't really take away nothing, and that's how you understand how beloved this character really is. It just almost fits like a glove. It's almost shocking because it's almost unheard of a character being this good. It's rare, you have moments, but usually it's the shipping thing that actually pushed this sort of character in the forefront. But because of the dynamic of the rest of the characters, they don't really need to push that shipping that often if you choose not to. But ask that question, why Rose wants to help Black Cat and her crew? Well, in her biopic does explain that she has a sort of sadistic dark side of her that she needs to scratch, and this is the reason why she chose to work with Black Cat, because she's an evil, cruel individual, but yet she likes to learn from the best. Even that she's a maid, she only helps the best because she wants to become the best. And that's just sort of interesting. You understand how her dynamic works because of this, because you can see each individual crew member of villainous have the specific thing they actually need to push them to be even more evil or more better what they actually needs to be. And that's why it just works so well. In fact, she has so many different variants of different AUs. It's almost surprising how popular she really is in the fandom, and that's just show you this simple drawing. You just sort of OC that's forgotten, bring them back because the creator just remind them as OC she created. It just showed up for a few seconds. It wasn't expected to actually click so well with the fandom. It's one of those. It just was the right moment and the right time. Although that you haven't heard of Rose, because it's one of the characters, if you tell someone she's part of the canon, they will believe you because how well developed she really is, and how everything she does, it says, sort of makes sense. Even that the fandom just went wild. They actually forced some AUs to marry with Black Cat, or even have a friendship, almost like a right-hand man advisor to Black Cat to Rose. Depends how you feeling on the vibe of the characters, usually how the fandom depicts them. But yet, she's not completely dead. She's still around, even that her popularity kinda died down a little bit. Her creator White Fox still does drawings of Rose once in a while, but it's one of those characters I highly recommend just read of the AU or comic strip she makes, because there is charming, adorable. He also, I want more. It's the charming of this characters just really is good. But other than that, have you heard of the character Rose in the villainous Fandom? Tell me down below, let me know. Also, I recommend watch some of the comics and common dubs on YouTube, because they add a lot of things to the character. You understand why it actually works so well. Now, I got nothing else to say. Just thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and have a wonderful day. Bye.